here for Patreon in the month of February. I'm going to wait just for a minute for all of the video to click on over on my own tablet, just so I can make sure we're good. I should also make sure the volume is off. There we go. And boom, bada bing, we are here, we are live. Hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to another live. Today, I'm excited to dive into a new project, a new old project that I am going to get finished up this month with your help. So, well, your help through your accountability. So, my niece, May, is currently 2.5. She's a September baby, beginning of September. So September, October, November, December, January, February. So she's about 2.5 years old at this point. And I have been working on putting together her album for her first year of life. So her baby album from newborn to year one. And I got the majority of this album done in the past throughout her first year of life, and then put it away and haven't really done much with it since. So this month we are going to finish this album. I currently have 5 layouts to go. 5 layouts plus 1 journaling card that I need my brother-in-law to send me some words for. But other than that, only 5 layouts and this whole album is done. So today we're going to be working on the first 2. And then when we're back again 2 weeks from now, we'll work on the last 3 and we'll finish this album together. And then at the end of February, I can finally gift all 3 volumes to my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law for them to have at their house. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've got a story from when she was 9 months old and a story from when she was 11 months old. And on both of these layouts, I am going to be using the new Studio Calico kit, so the Lots of Love kit, because the colors and the sentiments and everything just go so well with an album like this. So it was too perfect a chance to pass up. So I'm really happy that Studio Calico releases all of their kits on the 1st of the month, because then I could use this kit for all of my February stories with you guys, and we could just dive right in and get this kit used. So let's go ahead, flip over to desk view so you can see what I'm working on. We're gonna jump right in, get some stories told. I am gonna be doing quite a bit of stamping today. And I can't remember if the other 3 layouts, if I have stamping on those ones, but I figured with all the stamping, it usually takes a little bit longer to complete those layouts, so it made sense to just do 2 of them today. Okay, so let's turn this around. While I'm doing that, let me know how your week has been going. What have you been up to? What have you been making? All that fun stuff. Okay, let me get this all situated. Oh, and before I forget about it, and we make all these layouts and then we say goodbye, I do just want to throw out a reminder that tomorrow, Friday, is our monthly Friday with Friends Zoom Hangout, during which we just kind of chill out for a couple hours, make some projects, chit-chat about life. It's very low-key, so if you don't have any plans for your Friday night, come and join us. Just shoot the breeze and have a reason to pull out your supplies and get crafty. So, all right. How's your day going? How is the day going? Let's start with this one here, this 9 months story. And let me give you the spiel on what I want to make. So, all right. So this story, my sister-in-law Caitlin, sent me a picture of May at Target, so in a Target cart basket, and they were going shopping. And then she sent me the story that goes along with it. And the story for this one was their first time out together alone. So May had gone out before, where they had met up with, say, me and Jonah, and we went to the store, or Alex went out with them before. And so this story is the first time that Caitlin took May out by herself. And the story behind that and her feelings behind that. So this is what I started with for the supplies to work with, right? Or the story to work with. I really loved this, this like heart with the hands, and I want to use this as the top portion for the journaling card. So having it cut off here with the hands giving the heart at the top. And then I also loved the card here that says playing this moment on repeat so great. And I thought this could make a really good embellishment for the page over here. Because Studio Calico cards are double-sided, the back side of this one has this orange floral pattern, which I really love, but I like the idea of creating something a little bit more dynamic, or a little bit more, I don't know the word that I'm looking for. Maybe graphic on the page itself. The back side of this card has this little rainbow of colors, and when I held this up to the light, I found that if I were to cut this strip off, it would not interfere with the circle. So I want to actually do that and use this on the layouts. Let's go ahead and do that first. So I'm just going to trim the color blocks right off. Do it that way, and then I'll meet it halfway on the other side. Okay, right, so then we've got this little color strip, and then on the back side, we still have the circle. Then I'm pulling out this 2-inch circle punch, and I just want to punch this out. It's slightly under 2 inches, which is good, because I wanted some of that lighter color around the outside. I wasn't sure if it was going to have that, but it does, and that's good. I like that, except what I don't love is that my punch is like not the best. Okay, well, it's fine. So that I was thinking about putting like right here in her lap. I think that's kind of fun. I could, you know, put it up or down, like playing this moment so great, but then you miss out on the on repeat. I kind of just like it in the middle of her. Okay, so then we're gonna take the hands here and fussy cut those out as well. For my title, maybe you guys can help me with this. For my title, what I'm thinking about doing is stamping Dear Mabel, because Mabel is May's full name. So with that, I pulled out the stamp set that was released this month. They don't always put the names, like this doesn't have a name on it. So eventually, I have some label tape coming in the mail today because my labeler ran out of tape. So when the tape comes in, I'm going to look this up online and find out what they called it. And then I always put a little label with the name at the top of my pockets. So I've got, actually let me grab a pocket. You know, I've got the blank pockets that these slide down into. And then I will label the outside of this pocket with the name of the stamp. My point to that is I don't know the name of this stamp, but it is the new alpha that Studio Calico released this month. So I'm debating doing this one and having the Dear Mabel go on top of the hands. It will cover up some of it though, right? It'll go on top of those hands. I just said that, but you know, I'm just, you know, reiterating, I suppose. Or the other idea I have is using a smaller alpha stamp set. This one is from Kelly Perky from back in the day, so you can't even get this one anymore, but this is one of my favorite alphas. And this one I could stamp Dear May inside of the heart, right? And then it would not obscure any of the hands. So what do we think? Should we put the title inside of the hands, but it'll be smaller? Or do we stamp it over top of the hands? You'll still be able to see through because I want to use, I think, one of these blush pink inks, whichever one goes better with the kit. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think I should do? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. Hi, Janine. How are you? How's your week going? Tell me all about it. This week for me has been, to be honest, it's been on the harder side. I've not had a super great week. Hoping that turns around, but it's been a bit of a stressful week. So it's funny because, you know, like, it's not funny, but you know, it's funny because I really just didn't even feel like making anything today. Like, even this morning I was like, I have my life, and I just don't even feel like it. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe just a little bit depressed or something. I don't know. But then I reminded myself that sometimes to get through a funky mood or like a tough week, sometimes you just got to do the thing, you know, just do it. So hence, I'm showing up and I'm doing the thing. I didn't feel like creating at all today, and I'm hoping that this, and I haven't felt like creating all week, so I'm hoping that this will jumpstart that. I think when life gets stressful, it's really hard to, stay creative, you know? I suppose it's probably a fact of life. But we can get out of our slump if we just do the thing. So anyway, I hope your week's been better. Inside the hand. Okay. That's what I was going for. That's what I was leaning towards, was going inside the hands. Just because I mean, you will still see it, you know? Oy. All right, so we're going to go here. I'm going to cut down through there too. Because the whites are different, it won't be as obnoxious that the whites are different once I get the whole thing cut out. Like, it really won't matter. Ooh, you know what I could do? Okay, I have an idea. Maybe we can mix the alphas. I'm going to cut this out first, and then we'll play with that idea. So we've got that. Now I need to cut down in between these fingers. Okay. And okay. Guess I have to go on top. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do, because this will make it easier. I prefer to cut from the bottom of the paper. I just feel like I have more control over my fussy cutting abilities. So I'm just cutting this into like triangles on the inside, and then that's gonna allow me to have a little bit easier of a time maneuvering the scissors around. There. Yeah, that's way better. Oop. Okay, there we go. Hands are all cut out. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. Maybe we could do the hands like this, and then maybe we can take the alpha set here. Does Mabel fit? M-A-B. Oops. When I stamp it, it'll get a little bit closer to each other as well. I think it will. M-A-B-E and L. Okay, so we could say Mabel inside, and then on the top, we could put the D, This could move down. D, E, A. Where's the R? R. So we could say like, whoop. So we could have Dear Mabel and then the text and then this. I actually kind of like that. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll have to decide if I want to outline it too, if I want to outline the deer. Maybe, because the hands are kind of outline looking. So, okay, we're going to play with this. So for now, first thing I want to do here, this is going to go inside of a pocket. So I don't really need a ton of dimension on it. Otherwise, it'll make it pretty tight inside of the pocket. So we're just going to tape this down. And that's it for the photo. Okay, so we'll do that. That's the photo. It's just going on top of her. I think that's fine. And then this one, I think what I want to do is adhere down the hands first. And then add the stamping to the inside. So putting these like kind of centered. I think like right there will be good. Hopefully that's straight. It'll be straight enough, I suppose. Okay, so we've got that. And then we can trim off the rest. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. Now, let's figure out colors. So I've got the Color Theory Peachy Keen, and I've got the Paper Person Blush. I just want to see like which one I like better. Hi, Kay. How are you doing? And Janine, you are cleaning out your craft room, installed shelves. Ooh, that's fun. And taking care of the granddaughters. That sounds like a fun week. Okay, maybe we'll test it with one of these bigger letters just to see. Okay, so we've got, this one is the Studio Calico Peachy Keen, which has a bit more of an orange tone to it. Makes sense, because peach, I suppose, has a, maybe, I don't know. Or we have Paper Person Blush, I think is going to have more of that pink. Yes. So it's going to be a question of, do I want more of the peach color? Or do I want it to be more of a pink? I think I want the peach. So let's do that. Oh, deer has 4 letters. So let's figure out whereabouts would the middle be. I suppose if I line it up somewhat with those fingers, then that's kind of the middle. Or at least it will appear like it's the middle, since that draws a line. I don't know if I got that exactly center, but it'll be okay. So we're gonna go D, E. I guess we'll just go for it. And that. I haven't used these Paper Person inks in a long time, mostly because they bleed through, like they even kind of ghost through the thicker paper. And because I do most of my stamping inside of my journal or inside of my planners, I don't want them to bleed through. So I haven't pulled out those Paper Person ones in a long time. Actually, this isn't the Paper Person one, but it's still kind of, I mean, it's fine. That one would bleed through much worse. Like if you look at the back of these, you can really see, whoop, this is the Studio Calico, and that is the Paper Person. There's so much more bleed through with that Paper Person one, but I love the colors. I wish they didn't bleed through so much. The colors are so good. Okay, D-E-A-R. Oh yeah, the Carrie Bradford one. That one I really like, the Carrie Bradford one. It's, you know what I want so badly for one of these people who make stamps? I love my Ali Edwards variety stamp set that has the, it's like a block letter, and then there's the script. It's like a very small, I'll get it so I can explain. This one. I guess it's not really a block letter, but so there's like this one here, and then there's the script font under it. I want so badly to have more script font stamps, like alphas. I have so many sans serif alphas. I could probably also use some more like serif based, but script, I have this one here, and then I have the one that's like kind of a fake script from Ali. That's what I want more of. So when I see one of those come out, I'm gonna be like, that's it, I'm getting it. Okay, so we got deer. Let's do Mabel. Put the B. And back you go. But yeah, I did see that Carrie Bradford one, and it looked really good. I think it sold out too, didn't it? I'm pretty sure she posted that it sold out. Ooh. Okay, hopefully I got enough room in here. Oh, it'll be fine. So we got M-A-B. I probably could have moved it over just a little bit because the M is big and the L is like nothing. So this actually technically won't be centered. Even though that was the intention. Whoops. M-A-B-E. Oh, but it's not going to be that noticeable. He'll be fine. And L. Okay, so dear Mabel. Okay, and then do I want to outline the deer in Dear Mabel? I mean, it could be fun. I think maybe I will. Just go for it. Yep, take my money. Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm going to probably get my head in the way here a lot because I need to line this up good. Okay, so we've got D, E, and I think that was the right move because I like it outlined. So yay. Yay for being brave and just trying it. D-E-A and R. Dear Mabel. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Are there any other things I want to put in here? What does this say? Love this life. Evidence of today. Trust the process. All the juicy details. So this just happened. No, I think I'll leave it. But do I need this one again? I don't think I do. So we'll put this one away. And then we can also put this layout away. That was fairly quick. Hi, Cindy. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what's going on with the login stuff today. Yeah, because you're not alone. And I noticed like the beginning portion of the video, we had a lot less folks. And I know it's not for lack of, you know, you guys being there. Super weird. Posted the link in the comments on Patreon. I wonder if I put the wrong link in somehow. Yeah. Hey, Lisa. Yes, thanks, Kay. That's weird. I wonder if I did something wrong in the link that I added. It's possible. I'm going to have to look at that and make sure that the next one doesn't have anything weird on it too. I apologize, friends. You could only get in on Patreon app. Oh. Oh. Weird. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right. Where's the 9? 9. Okay. So let's go ahead and stick this in. I think, does it go this way? I hope it goes that way because it looks like that's where I aligned my text at. We'll find out. So this goes into 9 months, which is here. Oh, nope, I did not. I did not. So I wonder. I wonder if. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't put any dimension on that because I have this giant acrylic piece on the back. That would have been impossible. So we're just gonna go in pocket, go. When you click on it, the Patreon website just says JPEG. Is going to be adhered back to back with some pattern paper because I end each of these sections with just pattern paper. So we'll go ahead and stick this on. And then I'll feel better if it's my own user error. That's because I can fix that. If it's like a system thing, then that's not fun. So I'm hoping it was just something that I did dumb. We're gonna go with that. That's exactly what it is. Okie dokie. So we've got that. Let's go ahead and punch it. Oh, and no. Okay, no. No. I want this to line up as much on the whole side as possible because that's where I'm going to be punching it. And I don't want the holes. Okay. I wonder if I just had it crooked. No, it's just slightly bigger. That's fine. I can trim off the opposite side. I don't want to trim off the whole side because I'm probably already going to punch through some words because it did not plan that quite right. That's okay. We're going to find out. Oh yeah, definitely punch through words. But, okay, you can figure out what that word is. That one's fine, and that one's fine too. So we punch through words. However, based on the context of the sentence, it still makes sense. I think I've intended to punch it on this side because there's more space here, but just miscalculated that. Oh well. And then we will trim down this. Now that you're all here, tell me about your week. How's your week going? How are your projects going? Anything catch your eye for all of these like new February products coming out? I'm using Studio Calico's Lots of Love collection, which I talked about at the beginning, but for those of you who, I don't think anyone was here at the beginning. So for all of you, I'm using the Studio Calico Lots of Love Documenter kit and Traveler's Notebook kit. Not for any, none of these are for like design team anything. They're just, I felt like this kit went really well with a baby album. So here we are. And anyway, so that came out. Carrie Bradford Studio stamps came out. What else? Usually Ellie's Studio is a first of the month release too, is it? Or is that one on the 10th? I can't remember. I haven't subscribed to Ellie's Studio since I started scrapbooking again in 2018. So it's been a while since I've received product from them. So I can't remember when they release. But anyway, so we've got Dear Mabel. This is the story of taking Mabel out of the house for the very first time alone, words by Caitlin. So Caitlin taking her out. Okay, so let's put this to the side for now. And we'll pull out story number 2 for this next one. For the next one, I have a few things. We've got, this is actually a patterned paper from Freckled Fawn that I've had forever. I have like a small stash of papers from them. These are, if I remember right, I believe they're 4 inches by maybe 8 inches, or they might be 8 1/4. I'm actually hoping it's 8 1/4. I didn't really check that. Maybe I did. What is it? Oh yes, good, 8 1/4. So they're 8 1/4 inches by 4 inches. So for this one, I really liked the way that the peach color mirrored the peach color in this darker card from the florals. This one says, live your best life. I thought that was really just kind of a nice. I like how it is, it's light, it's like babyish, but then it's also not, because you've got this really deep saturated card with the black and the green on it. So I thought that was really nice. The photo that I have for this one is the least blurry photo that was taken from this time. The story is about May taking her first steps. And the QR code is one that Caitlin had sent me to include, and it's a video that they took of her taking her first steps. So I debated, because they sent me a series of photos and they all had varying degrees of blurriness, and not that that's a bad thing. I debated actually creating like almost like a film strip kind of look, where there's a series of the photos of her walking. But I wanted to make sure to get the words on here. So I decided to just go ahead and put the words on the larger piece and print off the least blurry of all the photos, including the QR code on that instead. So this one's from that Studio Calico documenter kit. This one's old from Freckled Fawn, and then photo. So let's stick this over to the side. What I want to do with the journaling portions, because you can see that I've got my journaling at like the very tippy top of these different blocks, and then there's a significant amount of white space underneath. I thought it would be fun to use the subscription stamp that Studio Calico released this month to create some just decoration at the bottom, mostly because the story wasn't super long. Like there wasn't a ton of journaling to go along with the story, because the main thing was this video. So I thought it would just be fun to have some kind of repetitive element on the journaling page that was mostly for decoration, because I guess why not? So I'm going to use a couple of these stamps. I want to use this circle, this like half, I don't know, it's a rounded square maybe. Like if you made that into, if you made it not rounded, I think it would be a square. So I want to use this in the bottom section of all of these white blocks. And then I really liked the little moments arched title. So I'm thinking layering this little moments on there. And then I pulled out the February Stories by the Month stamp set, because this had some really small numbers and I wanted to add a number to the inside. I did debate using the, whatchamacallit, the alpha stickers. I'm like, they have a name. My brain is not firing on all cylinders today, so I apologize for that. Anyway, the alpha stickers are a little too large. They came with 2 colors. I have them here. So because I'm now receiving Studio Calico kits, they have a lot of products where they use the 6-hole punch, but they're small. They're like 3x8s, right? So I had this from when it came out for a day in the life from Ali Edwards, and I never used it. So for now, this is going to serve as a placeholder for all of these things. So I've got like labels, you're right, and then I've got circle labels, then alpha stickers. So I really liked the peach color of these alpha stickers, and if I still had the numbers 1 through 4, I probably would have made that work on here. But I actually used the numbers 1 through 4 for the layout that I shared in my Instagram page yesterday. Seeing if I've got that sitting here. I do. So I used it for this one instead, right? Where I've got this picture of Izzy. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. The other kits, I think this one was the Traveler's Notebook. The Documenter kit came with a different color, and I didn't like this as much. I like the purple because I will definitely use that. Izzy's favorite color is purple, so, and there's not a lot of scrapbooking purple stuff. So it's really nice to get some purple things. But purple does not go with the color scheme here. So I was like, okay, I gotta go back to the drawing board. What else can I use instead? Because I want to number this 1 through 4. And I had this sitting on my table, and it was just perfect. Like the little numbers are the perfect size. So that's what we're going to do. February Story Supply of the Month, and then the Studio Calico stamp. So these are done as they are. I'm literally not going to do anything else with those except for putting them in a pocket. Actually, this goes into 11 months. So 10 is done. 11 goes here, right? So I had this hole to fill in. So we'll put the wreath on the top. We'll put, actually this, I lied. I might stamp on that. Because why not? Might as well. Okay, so let's do this first. What do I want to put on there? Just Having Fun's too big. But I could put like, love this, fun time. No, that's too big. Fun times, girls, weekend. Nope, nope. Love this so much. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to put this, and then maybe I'll find like a little heart sticker to put above it, so then it kind of says love this, right? All right, so. Cindy, you're making progress with December Daily. And oh, is today Groundhog's Day? What? Did he already come out? Oh, it's so sunny. Oh, I don't know though. Where does the groundhog come out at? Because depending on that. I'm like, it's sunny here, so he definitely is going to see a shadow here, but he doesn't come out in Michigan. Okay, so yeah. This, love this. Yeah, what's the sitch with the groundhog? We need to know. Saw his shadow. 6 more weeks of winter. Which is, so hopefully, that would be beautiful. That would be like end of March, beginning of April being spring. Right? That would be amazing. Since our winter didn't start until last week, there's like this, you know, we all get the sinking feeling of, oh no, does this mean that we're going to have winter until like June? I need a larger stamp block for this circle piece. Okay, so for this one, I'm thinking of stamping with the green, which will mirror the green in that card. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have put that in the pocket yet, so I can gauge colors. So I was thinking about doing the green. I think that would be really nice, and then stamping the black inside of the green. So now this stamp is much bigger than the area I want to stamp on. So what I'm going to do is use a piece of paper that was, actually we'll just use this one, and I want to tape this down. I'm using copy paper. Learned my lesson. I feel like, when did I do that? I think it was on the Allie Edwards Live last week, where I did it with cardstock, and then it just didn't work out great because cardstock was too fat. But this time it'll be fine. So we're going to use a little bit of washi tape. I want to line this up here, and I'm just going to stick this down onto my table so that I can move that up. I don't have to reposition it. Okay, so then we'll ink up this half circle thing. half rounded square, arch, whatever it is. And I'm gonna put my head totally in the way. Apologies. Whoops, no, I don't want you to move. Actually, you're fine. Okay, and then we are just gonna go for it. Hope for the best. Okay, so press. I wonder if I should get my, I definitely need to get out my stamp mat. Because that is not as solid as I was hoping. So let's carefully remove that. This is my stamp mat, which is just like a foam thing. Okay. Put that back. Put that back. I wonder if I can just, with what I've got left on here, push that down. We're gonna try. Oh, you know what? I didn't even get it all the way. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again. Almost. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just ink up the bottom part so that I don't darken up what's already dark. Why not, right? So here we go. We're gonna do that. Get in there, please. No, I feel like I had the same issue with this stamp. It's what I don't like about sometimes the like filled in block stamps is it's just really hard to make them exact, but you know, I guess it is whatever. Okay, so we'll try this one. Or another thing that would be nice would be like a Misty or something where you could re-ink it and stamp it again. That would give you a much crisper look. I don't have one of those, so hence the winging it. All right, so let's go. Here, come on. No, it does not like. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I've got a marker that's the same color. Then I can just fake it. I do that with black a lot of times. If I stamp something in black and it doesn't turn out the way I like, then I'll just grab a black Tombow marker and fill in the spots that don't work the way I want them to. So I got that one. One more. Thinking like what, right there? Sure. Okay. And right there. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got for some markers. I might have a color that matches. So I've got, I'm thinking either this one or maybe this one. Okay, let's find out. I think this one's gonna be too light, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, too light. But maybe you. This one kind of matches, so we're gonna fake it. So let's just kind of mask this off again so that I don't color too far outside the lines. And whatever, it'll be fine. Once we add some other layering stuff in there, hopefully you'll just never know. It's a little bit darker, but that's okay. So like, what else do I have to tell you? What else do I have to talk about? Probably should have just done that. Okay, so that kind of sort of fixes it, kind of. Now, let's add some other stuff on top so it's less noticeable. Starting with, oh, an ink dauber would have been a good idea too. That's actually an even better idea. So, everybody, listen to Shannon and get one of those ink things. I have those too, but I never use them. Darn. Oh well. Oh yes, or Kendra, what Kendra said, how you can stamp it onto like regular paper or cardstock or whatever, and then just add it on top. Yes. Okay, so we're putting little moments in all of these. You know what I might do? I actually have a different idea. Because I have an idea. All right, so, and then I want the 1 through 4 to also be black. Sometimes when I come into all of this, I have a pretty good idea of how it's going to turn out. You know what I mean? Like, I plan out my layouts, so I usually can tell you like what this is going to look like. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot speak. What this is going to look like, I can usually tell you. And then there are other times when things go unplanned, you know, not according to plans, and then you have to make adjustments, and those sometimes turn out better than the plan in the first place. Okay, so there is number 1, and then 2. So we're just going to see if that is going to be the case with this page. 3. And 4. Nope, that is a 0. 4. Okay. So we got little moments, 1, 2, 3, 4. So next, put that back. I don't need this anymore. Okay, here is my thought. Don't need inks. Done with all this. Away. Do I have any, like, I want to see if I have any hearts in here. I have puffy stickers. Oh, yeah, like I have this little, I have a red one. That one's too big. It doesn't have hearts. No, let's just use this red one because it's fine. And put that right here above the this. So now this says like heart this or love this, right? Okay, so here is my thought. I want to look in my washi drawer and see if I've got any thin washi strips that I like that might go along with this. Like, I think I've, like, a black and white would be cool. Or I've got this one that has all the days of the week. This one's, I don't love this stripe. It's not a even stripe. It's got like big and little. I mean, I guess it's not bad though. Okay, we'll think about that. And I have gold, but I don't want to use gold. So, okay, what do we think? Should I do the days of the week one? Where's the beginning? Oh, right here. Nope, I like the stripe better. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my craft knife, wherever you are. There you are. Craft knife. This is gonna fix that, and then you won't even know. Which is, you know, yay. So I want you to go right here. And right there. Okay. Here's the fun thing about this too. So this is going to give me a straight edge or a straight corner, a 90-degree angle, right, on the bottom of each of these. And then the top is rounded, which kind of mimics this whole little moments thing that's flat on the bottom and then rounded on the top. I kind of like that. Unintentional, but I like it. So there's that one. And that one. And that one. Okay. Purposefully made it longer because it is easier to do this than to try and actually cut it. Okay. All right, there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. I actually really like that. I think that looks good. And it solves the issue of imperfect stamping, imperfect coloring, you know, nobody will know except for you. Now, this is gonna go in the album. So we've got the journaling card here on the top, not doing anything else to it. We've got the photo with the QR code that will go on the bottom. Come on, get it in there. There we go. Okay, and then this goes on the back side of this first photo here. So we'll go ahead, I think I will add adhesive to this one, just in case we have anything sticky. There you are, on my desk. Doesn't stick to the photo. Okay, so do that. Okay, and then, oh no, and it's not as small. Okay, so I want to put this kind of in the middle because the other pages here are not quite 4 inches, which is fine because there's quite a bit of space on the outside. So then we're going to trim off the excess, hole punch it, hopefully not punch through journaling again, and then put it in the album. Okay, so there's 1. 2. See, we still have some of that outside edging, which is good. That's what I wanted. I think we will probably avoid, oh yeah. I think we're gonna avoid the journaling, yay. Where did I put putting my punch here. Okay, so right there, punch that. And see, we did not punch through journaling, yay. So, swipe, and in you go. Okay, there we go. So we did 2 layouts here. We've got this one, right? This Dear Mabel for the first trip out. If you weren't here for this one too, this little circle piece that says playing this moment on repeat so great was one side of the journaling card, and the other side of the journaling card was white with this strip on the very edge. So I cut the very edge off first and repurposed it on the bottom of this layout because I like having, you know, a pop of color there. And then took the rest of it and punched this out using a 2-inch circle punch. So sometimes it's nice or one of the things I try to do, if I know I'm going to be cutting something out of one side of a card, I like to flip it around and see what's on the back, and am I going to be able to repurpose anything on here? Because if I can, then that's awesome. You know, why not? So anyway, these were from the same card, but they were opposite sides. This one was a 4x6 that I fussy cut out. I think that's probably all any of you missed. And then we have this one, and absolutely Kendra, happy accident. Happy accident. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, friends. Seeing if I've missed anything from all of you here. This was all I was planning to get done today, were just these two layouts. And I feel better. I was saying at the beginning, I've had a really funky week and like not super wonderful week. And wasn't feeling in the mood of scrapbooking. Hold on, I got a cat that's about to crash and burn. Wasn't really feeling in the mood the last couple days to get anything done. And even this morning was like, oh gosh, you know, I don't really feel like it. But getting out of that funk by just doing the thing and making some pages, I do actually feel quite a bit better. So, you know, I guess that's to say thanks for helping me stay accountable and actually get some stuff done, because it does feel good. All right, so tomorrow, Friday, is our Friday with Friends hangout at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be 7 to 9. It's just a chill, come hang out, make some stuff, chat with friends, that sort of thing. And then next week on Tuesday, we have the Scrappy Sisters Scraplift Challenge, which will be a live crafting together video. The next daytime live is not going to be until 2 weeks from now. During that one, we will finish the last 3 layouts for Mabel's baby albums, and we'll get the whole thing done, flip through it all that fun stuff. This cat is persistent. He really wants to lay, like right here. So anywho, okay, you'll be there, but be like, cool. Well, I look forward to it. I look forward to it. So yes. So for live crafting with me, I'll see you back here again in 2 weeks. And for all the other stuff, there's stuff happening all the time. So hopefully I'll see you guys all around. Oh my gosh, cat, you were killing me. You got to get down. No. No. Personal space, buddy. Do you know what you are scraplifting? Yes, we are scraplifting a page from Julie here in our Patreon group. When the post goes out, which I think is going to be going out this weekend, it might be either tomorrow or Saturday, that the actual post, I try to time them a little bit closer to the events just to help with reminders and that sort of thing. When that post goes out, there will be an image of Julie's layout that we're going to be scraplifting. It's one where she has like a circle in the middle, it's a pocket and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be really fun. But yes, so looking forward to that. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to go sit down and drink a coffee and just relax. It's been that kind of day. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great weekend. And I will see you back here next week. Bye, friends.